Fire away. How can I, what
So
questions?
how do you, so I kind of did a test of just somebody that I had in my mind and filled out here I'm gonna pull it up while we're talking.
Mhm.
I I loaded it, but if I was testing a student, and when I say testing, I just mean like the initial eval, and I go to the handwriting and kind of fill things in, does it, is it just kind of a list then of what I inputted, or
Yes.
is there any kind of, you know, how like sometimes when you put things in, they'll give an explanation for parents, or if there's anything, is there anything I'm missing?
Nope. So this was our sort of like the beta version that I came up with. And now we're actually working on this really cool thing. Hopefully it works out where we're training an AI to recognize handwriting using a
Oh,
special pen that has a little camera
okay.
built into it. Technology is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
And so as the kid writes, you can actually rewind what they wrote and you can do it virtually. And then
Okay.
AI will figure it out. But in the meantime, we have to use this AI. So if you go to the website that I created, um, you'll see these two forms that I also have.
Yes.
Can you see my
Hmm.
screen? So you would
Yeah, I
download
can. I see it, but when I click on it, nothing comes up.
which one? The summary form?
The summary report.
So if you click on the summary report, what it does is, oh my gosh, it's dead. Well, that explains it
Yeah.
because I just upgraded it, and I guess I will fix that.
Okay.
I thought I tested it. So what I can do is I have your email, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So because and I'll email it to you. So let me show you what it looks like in the meantime.
Okay.
This is why I didn't become an IT person. Um, so this form is something you'll get that's Microsoft Word, right?
Okay.
And then you can, put your own signature and so forth in there. And I've got all the colors yellow. So
Okay.
how it works is I want one page for the parent to see or the teacher to see.
Hmm.
Everything is in one page. And then you can color code it green, yellow, red. So for example, if their reflexes, except the palmar reflex were an issue, you
Hmm.
would go to here, you would select the red color, and then now you could see the whole kit in a glance.
Oh, okay. It's nice too because it makes sure it's almost like a checklist for me to make sure that I am looking at all these areas. Yeah.
Right. And of course, there's other areas, but it's remarkable how many people miss all of this stuff and how
Hmm.
often it's quite remarkable after, especially I took Kim's course, which is how we got talking about it, because I kind
Uh-huh.
of knew about it, but she explained it better than anybody else to me. I
Hmm.
got it when she explained it. And so let's look at, let's say, TLR, and you'll
Hmm.
notice it has a number next to it. So if you keep scrolling down, the third one is TLR. And the way I wrote
Okay.
it is for the teacher or the parent to understand. So difficulty with
Okay.
balance, muscle tone, poor posture, tendency to walk forward on toes, weak at ball skills, and poor articulation. Right. And it's meant to kind of um, make the parent and the teacher understand. The other thing I've been doing in the meantime, before we have the AI that does it for us, is you could take the ones that are red
Hmm.
and copy paste them into Chat GPT and to say, write a handwriting report for me. And it'll take your verbiage and it'll actually create a nice template for you to
Oh,
then
nice.
massage, and it saves so much time.
Now, what's the prompt here? I'm going to write this down. What is the prompt that you tend to use when you use Chat GPT?
So, well,
Like you said you would, I'm sorry. Like
let's,
pretend you were doing it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Let's do it together.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go. I'm so irritated that this page
That's
didn't
all right.
come up.
It's
But
all right. Now you know.
every time I make changes, I try to put it up there so that it benefits whoever's using it. Okay, so we'll go to Chat GPT, right? And
Okay.
write in an occupational ther therapy report for a child named Michael. No, no, how about write a handwriting occupational therapy report for a child named Michael with the following, oops, issues. No, handwriting issues. I mean, something like this, right?
Yeah.
Does it make sense what I've done so
Yeah,
far?
yeah.
Okay, so then, so tell me which issues this kiddo might have had, and then let's plug it in and let's see which ones you think
Okay.
would be most appropriate. So tell me, uh,
Okay.
any of the reflexes.
Let me look here. I'd say the ATNR. Um,
Okay, so copy, and bear with me here one moment.
sure. I appreciate it.
Come here, come here. Oh no, this is great because then this helps me sort of because I have a grand vision and I really think
Mhm.
it'll help people. And I really think like there's some OTs that get it, and then there's other OTs that are like, here's your pencil grip.
Yeah.
And I would
Well,
love to help
yeah,
them.
the thing is there's just so many things to look at, and I feel like last year was I've been an OT for almost 20 years, but last year was my first year as a school-based OT, and
Mhm.
I feel like, you start out focusing on sensory or start out focusing on fine motor skills, and it's just nice, it's just nice to have, like I said, that checklist to make sure
Right.
that you
So
that you really
how
are
I
looking
envision
at
this
everything.
tool being used is it's sort of a good place to start to
Right.
eliminate things that aren't really the issue, to kind of hone in on what the issue is. And then, so I don't see a point of necessarily giving somebody the VMI unless you know that it'll help. Like
Right.
you can maximize your time and give the right questionnaire, the right tool, can you imagine how much better it would be? So that's the whole point of this is it's like a quick and dirty look at
Hmm.
what's going on and gives you a direction.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me some more. I'll
Let's say really any of them. I mean, I don't have anybody specific in mind at this point, but just
so
but
let's
just
do
to pick
palmar
out two or
reflex.
three and see
Yeah,
how it
let's
does.
do
Yeah.
palmar reflex,
Hmm.
right? Let's do the kid has difficulty with convergence,
Yeah.
right? So nearsight issues. Um, and has difficulty with tactile awareness.
Okay.
That sounds like a reasonable kind of, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then we hit this. Can you see it okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, you could change it or you could tell it to modify things, right?
Hmm.
So sometimes what I'll do is I'll take the things that are a problem, I'll do those first, and then maybe I'll do the things that are a strength and I'll do those second.
Hmm.
Because it's important to also point out what the strengths are and how you can use the strengths to compensate for the weaknesses.
Hmm.
And it even gives you like home exercises and like that, like a signature, a date.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? So someone
Yeah.
had found an OT template. Um, so it even gives you the goals. Look, develop strategies to manage AT&R on non-dominant side, practice bilateral integration activities to enhance coordination. Pretty
Okay.
cool, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just remarkable. And again, you can say, don't do point form, do paragraphs, or at least
Hmm.
do like a framework. I wouldn't just copy paste it. I would
Yeah.
go,
Yeah. Of course.
yeah. So that's the Chat GPT component. Now, what happened here? Where is it? So this page makes sense to you how to do.
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, and there's no items on here that you didn't know how to measure or
No. 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 I
no.
feel
Okay,
good in that.
okay, cool. I also included more things in these check boxes,
Hmm.
like hand fatigue and doesn't anchor the
Yeah.
page and rotate and things like that. I added a few more of those. I put the pre-writing strokes in sequential order,
Hmm.
right? And I know that there's more than just these kinds of grips, but at least it helps people see.
Yeah. Yeah, and
And
I've honestly just been kind of really trying to describe kids' grasp because they don't know what the verbiage is anyway. Do you know what I mean? For me to say, yeah,
but this at least shows you like the
yeah,
continuum of grasps,
yeah,
and I'm sure there's more than that. And then
yeah.
in the spot, sometimes what I'll do is I will take like I have a Mac, you may have something different, but I'll use Photo Booth
Hmm.
and I'll hold up the page like this, take a picture on my laptop, and then copy just the area that I need. And then I will go back here and I'll paste it in this spot
To
right
kind
here.
of show.
Yeah. And it gives it like a really robust kind of but short
Hmm.
port, right? And
Right.